Welcome to another Adobe Illustrator tutorial. In this one we're going to take a look at creating a small measuring cup icon inside Adobe Illustrator. To get started, we're going to mess around with the preferences in order to change some of the units. So if we go up to Edit and go down to Preferences and then go ahead and select General. This is your preferences. In here we can change a lot of different things inside Illustrator. For this one, we want to go to Units. Under General, we want to change it to millimeters. Then go down to Guides. And for your grid, you can change it to whatever color you want to. I'm going to use light blue. Style, I'm going to use lines. For the grid line, we want to use 100 millimeters with subdivisions for every 10. Go ahead and click OK. This one, we're going to go ahead and save our project. So File, Save As. Again, we want to use your first two initials, whichever that's going to be. And this one's going to be Kitchen Icon, Measuring Cup. So that we have it saved, and now as we go, if it have a long project, save every 5 or 10 minutes, so that way you're not going this entire time. You're almost done, and then your computer crashes, Adobe crashes, and then you lose all your work. So once that's set, let's go up to View. Make sure that Smart Guide's turned on. Make sure that Show Grid is selected, and then Snap to Grid is selected. So that's what you should see. So Hide Grid should be there because we are showing our grid, and Snap to Grid is checked along with Snap to Pixel and Snap to Point. So to get started, let's go ahead and select your rectangle tool. We're going to create a no fill. Stroke is going to black, and we want a 20-point stroke. Go ahead and we want to drag a rectangle from one large square to the other. Go in here into Stroke and set the Align Stroke to center. Next, click on your direct selection tool, click on the bottom left anchor, hold down Shift, click on the bottom right anchor, and then over here in your properties, set the corners to 10 millimeters. Again, we already set the default measurement to millimeters, so if you just type in 10, it will set it to millimeters. Next, click on your pen tool. On the right side of our little rectangle or square, we want to go over 2 squares and go up 4. And then we want to draw a line click there. Go up 4, over 2, then hit Escape. With that selected, go ahead and click Stroke and click on the round cap in order to round off the edge. With your direct selection tool, we're going to click on the corner, and again we're going to round that off to 10 millimeters. The next step, we're going to click on the pen tool and 2 squares down, we're going to click in order to select the rectangle first. There we go. And then click and add in a point 2 squares down. Click on the direct selection tool, and we're going to click and drag this top square over 1. Next, we're going to take our rectangle tool and we're going to draw a rectangle from the 3rd square up all the way over to the right. We're going to click on the fill. We're going to add in using our little R41, G171, and B226. We're going to use no fill. Next, let's go up in here and go to select, deselect, click on your line tool. Let's go and change this to no fill. Our stroke is going to be black, and we have a 20-point stroke, and click on the stroke panel and create a round cap. Next, we're going to go up to the 2nd square, click and draw a line over 2, go up 2 more squares, go over 4, go up 2, and go over 4, so that we get this look. Next, we'll go to View, Hide Grid, Select, Deselect, and File, Save. In our next video, we're going to take our measuring cup and then convert it into a coffee pot. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned for our next Adobe Illustrator tutorial.